Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you all according to your time and location in which you'll be making this particular video. Yes, my wonderful viewers, I am back again with another update. So guys, I have a video here I would like we all to watch. But before then, if you're meeting my channel for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Please kindly do well to like, share and subscribe. Leave your thought on the comment section on this video and let us know what you think about this video, and I will see you towards the end.
Peter Obi supposed to be arrested. DSS supposed to arrest that man. Now Peter Obi caused this hardship for this country. They make fuel there alongside with all those Obi idiots, all the obedient idiots. They're supposed to be arrested also. They be bad people and they destroy this country. After all, the president now and the recent government, they are doing well. Wanna see the great idiot self we talking? Man. People they die for hardship, kidnapper they slaughter people, insecurity, bad government, bad road. You know, open your mouth talk am. They insult the full youth of Nigeria. Listen to me, obedient. No be every word where old man talk una go take, because some foolish people also grow old. Oga, na super story you dey explain. You know they make sense to the youths. For the youths to come outside to vote for the first time, do PVC. Una make their PVC look useless. God go judge you now. Anyway, make una hear wetin dey talk if it dey make sense. And give am only one word for comment section below. Just one word. And share the video, make it see am. Share am.
Peter Obi ought not to be moving around the town now. Baba Deba ought not be moving around the town now. They ought to have been arrested by the DSS or Nigerian police because they have committed a treasonable felony offense. The Constitution of Nigeria permitted anyone declared as a winner at any level to be sworn in. Then you that is not in agreement with that can now go to court. Not for you to be claiming that that person is not the president. So what level is Obi now? A man that could not even respect a single constitution, that could not respect the party, and yet he will be claiming he's the president candidate of the Labour Party. He will have been president candidate of the obedient or the obedient or anyhow. But once you represent that party, you must respect the constitution of your party, as stated by the Supreme Court during McAfee versus Talimodu Sheriff in the judgment. So for now, I am calling on the Surgeon of Police and the DSS, the Obi and Payo Adebanjo ought to be arrested now and charged for treasonable felony, because they were trying to intimidate a legally constituted administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in order to overthrow the administration. Same characters went to Asaba to claim Arabambi has been expelled in 2014. NDLA need to work on a lot of political leaders. NDLA, they need to work on a lot of political leaders. Somebody that move your motion, that the record is that neck in 2021 for you to be national chairman. That same person, you start with Peter Obi, a breaker of law, to go and announce in Asaba that that person has been expelled, and some buffon, they took it hook, line and sinker. The record are there that I moved that motion, supported by another state chairman, and that was I. We removed Labake, Mariam Labake, as that national chairman, just 2021. But what we see, the moment he came on board, this agenda came on his head when Peter Obi came. They entered into agreement that everybody that have worked for the Labour Party, let them put them away, because I want to take hold of Labour Party. Even if he doesn't win 2023 election, he will use the party. And he doesn't want those that are very versatile. Abure bought into it. They recruited Ojuku. Now, the former National Secretary was not part of them before, but how he joined them, I don't know. And this was the reason why, he was just operating on his own. Abure brought every member of his family into Labour Party, awarding contract to them. Their chicken, their goat, mosquitoes from Abure family, all of them were working in National Secretariat. Everybody. He brought all the principalities and power from Anambra under Peter Obi. All of them came into Labour Party. Every manner of people that are consequential, they were bringing them to Labour Party to lord them over us. And we told Abure, You are sitting on the cake of one father. We will not accept this rascality from you. Then, what happened? He started forging signatures. In Nedo, Honorable Mofi Masem, Mr. Ezeoko. Thereby, father, he collected money from the people who used to subdue them illegally. We didn't know until when the finalists came out from my neck. We called him. How do you got this done? He said, oh, the people that we do what we do. He said, no. He said, no, we didn't withdraw. We didn't withdraw from this race. Then we now wrote to INEC. INEC gave all the documents submitted. Because by law, it's only Nigerian chairman and secretary that can submit names of candidates that want to run in your party. And they did. When we got this one, we now proceeded to police. And police came out with their forensic results. They came out with their report, which I applied for under the DIG Kokumo, retired now. I demanded for it. And they gave us, upon which we now proceeded to court. The court finds favor in what we presented because the court knew he forged the signature of a judge, he forged the signature of the commissioner for oath, and he also did his own TSA account, his own receipt number. He did it on himself and he submitted everything to INEC. And INEC believed him since the something bought the stamp of the court. And he was restrained from parading himself. All this is known to Peter Obi, a man who is claiming that certain people are criminal, they cannot be president. Some people are criminal. He's worst. He's the worst. Because how could you still be mingling with a man you knew in fact the signature of a judge? How could you still be seen to be sitting down with such a person? He showed the two of them are criminal. And up to today, what are we seeing? They keep obnobbing as if to say when he was doing the wedding, was Abure that was the best man. And that was the problem we found ourselves in Labour Party. We are a bunch of gangsters. We are a bunch of political predators, political buccaneers that have come to invade Labour Party with the mindset that, oh, we the founders, we are just paper politicians and they are somebody. And they are just paperweight in Labour Party, in PDP, where they are coming from. Other than Obi, who knows all those people that came with all those pedestrian politicians that came with Obi from PDP? Who knows them? Most of them are the ones sweeping a legacy, national headquarters of PDP. And they came to Labour Party, and because of the moron who called himself our national chairman then, who sold his art for money, he just badged into the idea and started pushing everybody out. And today, here we find ourselves. And despite the restraining order, they went to Court of Appeal. They lost. Now they have gone to Supreme Court. But why that order was subsisting, the day Obi lost respect in Labour Party was why he sat with them in Asaba, to seamlessly organize themselves through, the peaceful resignation of Nigeria and Nigerian secretary. And the two of them, when they resign now, as APC collapsed, no man is an island to himself. The party is bigger than every member. But in our own, Peter Obi is bigger than the Constitution of Nigeria. Abure is bigger than the Constitution of Nigeria. And the two of them are bigger than Labour Party. And that was why they kept, doing their awada keri all over Nigeria, doing all manner of frivolous primary that has even been set aside by federal court in Owerri, that have affirmed the primary conducted on the 16th of August by Apapa-led NWC. And the court had discountenanced the primary held on the 15th by Abure and co. And even as I speak to you today, the governor that we have, Alex Oti, is supporting them, is bankrolling them. Is that the people that want to rule Nigeria? People that don't have respect for anybody. I think the people that want to rule Nigeria. And who's going to give them that chance? I just want to thank God and I want to thank Nigeria that the little vote they gave Labour Party. Yeah, I want to thank you, but most importantly, my thanks go to Almighty God for them allow Peter Obi to have been declared the winner of that election, because Nigeria would have ceased to exist. Because a man who will be dining and wine with a criminal, a man who knows that was a court that is sitting in Abure, and you see them going to court, yet they had the audacity to be criticizing Shiwole Oladipekun, that in the written address, demand the quasi judiciary, they demand the quasi judiciary. Who is the greatest anarchist in this country? It's Obi, because they don't have respect for anybody. We were in the court of appeal the other day. He organized some miscreants from the Igbo land. We know all of them, to strangulate us, to assassinate us in that court, even not for the help of the Nigerian police. Is that the kind of man who wants to come and rule Nigeria? God forbid. And today is in court, claiming he's looking for some mandate, a stolen mandate. And you have a man in the name of Akioshitokun, who was on loan from Zenith Labour Party, their senatorial candidate, even up to now, who was on loan to Labour Party, claiming that the INEC chairman should resign. To resign for what? Was the INEC chairman that prevented them from submitting the name of all their party agents for the 176,000 polling unit? Was it the INEC chairman that said they should not pay agents? Was the INEC chairman that said they should not spend money during electioneering campaign? So what is the business of INEC chairman? So they just wanted Professor Mahmoud Yakubu to just allocate vote to them for job they didn't do. You have to work before salary is paid to you. I give it to Alhaji Atiku. Look at the way he's conducting himself now. But it's only, you see, most of these people, you know, it's only the obedient. I want to let me give you the difference between obedient and the obedient. Obedient are the Labour Party member. Obedient are those miscreants following Obi all around. They are not a member. A lot of them have their message that they are not members. When you are not a member of the Labour Party, you are a member of the obedient. Because of the people constituting themselves a nuisance to the federal government of Nigeria. You see them going on here, you see them on social media talking all manner of rubbish that they do not even understand. They went to court, they couldn't call one single agent to defend all the money they said they stole. And at the end of the day, what now happens? He was not even a member, he was not even the list of register of member of the Labour Party. And yet, so where is the grant? On what grant? You know, you see parading himself as a presidential candidate. And you know, there are also some burning issues about the president have been sworn in. Or do you remember that he did a tweet where he referred to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you know, using long convoy of car. Later, he deleted that tweet because he doesn't want to accept him as the president, which is unlawful, which is illegal. Also, Baba Adebanjo in Lagos also said the government is illegitimate and Tinubu president does not exist. President Tinubu does not exist. All these are treasonable offense because it is very clear when, you know, treason refers to offense of attempting to overthrow a government of a state through intimidation. And section 37(1) said where you levy a war against a state, if the administration of a president or governor in an attempt to overthrow that person, you are guilty of treason. And the offense is punishable by life imprisonment. By this, National Secretary opted, you know, to toe the path of honor because it is sacrosanct in law that you cannot be a judge, you know, in your own case. So they now have an acting chairman and acting secretary, you know, no matter the allegation they were levied with, the two of them felt well in the interest of the party because the party bigger than them. They have contributed, you know, a lot to the party. They still thought, you know, within themselves that, oh, we must not allow our party to disintegrate. Therefore, let us step aside so that at least other freshmen can come on board and, you know, they will now do the investigation. And if they come out clean, fine, they can be called upon or probably in other higher capacity, the president can invite them. Now, to your second question regarding issue of Labour Party, we are so unfortunate that we have the former national chairman, Aburi, as a national chairman ever in the history of Labour Party, because that is the worst national chairman that ever presided over Labour Party. And I was very unfortunate to have the likes of Peter Obi, and his ethnic, irredeemable, irredentist, that invaded Labour Party. Where we thought, they came with the hope of a new Nigeria, with the hope of forming a better Nigeria. We never know that they came, to divide us. We never knew they have this ethnic agenda that they want to perpetrate. And the First Labour Party is the best, party for them to actualize that inordinate ambition. Why do I call them ethnic redentists? At first, the crisis started. I remember sometimes in November last year, when the list of the presidential campaign committee, was released without the consent of the National Working Committee. I raised this issue within the NWC meeting, and that was the very first day that I know Obi is not a Democrat, but rather is a dictator. We raised this issue, and the issue I formulated that day was, we have a national chairman from the South, we have president candidate from the South, we have director general from the South. Why we are doing this? Let us now give the director general of the campaign to the North, because we must be seen to be, truly represented as a Nigerian. But it was at this juncture, that Obi became something else, and thereafter, he was very, very clear. It came out clear that for him, he prefer the people that he can, that can quickly understand him. And by then, I got to know he's talking about his people from his region, and that is not acceptable to us as Labour Party. I went on here to complain about an attempt by Aburi, who is from the Oromi, the Igbo side of Edo State, the attempt to southernize Labour Party, which Aburi knows is not going to be possible, because Aburi is not my leader in Labour Party. We were together, we are both foundation members of Labour Party. I was the deputy state chairman when he was state secretary in Edo State. So there is nothing is coming out to prove that we have not become in that party. And he had the opportunity, to be acting national secretary here and there, because we were more from the Southwest because of the advent of Mimiko.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. What do you think about this video? Please kindly leave your opinion down below. I'll see you again in my next one. Bye for now.